If you cut one more thing in my house, I'm going to take the scissors, look at me, and I'm going to cut its head off.
Grandma, you're so bad.
So what are you going to do?
Can you give me some breakfast?
You don't need food.
Daddy.
Ruby Franke, along with her husband Kevin, began their YouTube journey in 2015 with the launch of their channel, 8 Passengers. Initially, the channel focused on the ordinary day-to-day adventures of a large family, from school runs and birthday parties to vacations and holiday celebrations. The Frankes opened a window into their lives, resonating with many who saw them as the quintessential American family. Several of their videos went viral, garnering millions of views. As a result, their subscriber count surged, soon reaching over 2.4 million. The Franke family began enjoying perks associated with YouTube stardom, sponsorships, brand collaborations, and fan meet and greets. Ruby, once a simple mother documenting her family's journey, became a recognized face in the YouTube community. The success of 8 Passengers was not confined to YouTube. Ruby was invited to parenting podcasts, workshops, and conventions as a speaker, becoming an influential figure in the family vlogging community. While many viewers initially tuned in for the wholesome family content, they soon started noticing and commenting on Ruby's unique approach to discipline. One particularly alarming episode revealed her son being banned from his bedroom, forcing him to sleep on a beanbag for 7 long months as a form of punishment. Another significant point of contention was Ruby's method of withholding meals as a punishment technique.
Stop crying or I'm going to have you go upstairs and you won't have any breakfast.
Okay.
And my kids are literally starving. I hesitate to say this because it's going to sound like I'm like a mean barbarian, but I told the kids, I said, I'm not even going to let you eat breakfast until you...
The revelation disturbed many viewers, with child psychologists and experts weighing in, highlighting the potential harm and long-term impacts of such practices. Critics argued that using basic needs, like food, as leverage could lead to severe psychological and physical health consequences. As these controversial parenting methods became more apparent, the channel faced significant backlash. Concerned viewers and fellow YouTubers voiced their apprehensions and criticisms, leading to heated debates on parenting ethics. In response, Ruby often took to her channel or other social media platforms to defend her methods, further polarizing her viewer base. Ruby's collaboration with Jodi Nan Hildebrandt, a counselor with her share of controversies, only exacerbated public concern. Together, they created content that often ran counter to established child-rearing norms, further alienating a section of their audience.
My kids are not welcome to come live with me after they're 18. I am very straightforward about that.
Whispers about Franke's eccentricities began to resonate louder when her neighbors started speaking out. Disturbing stories surfaced. Franke's extreme control over her children, punishing them by canceling Christmas or frequently leaving them alone for weeks. Her youngest, Eve, was often found wandering the neighborhood, emblematic of a child seeking companionship and normalcy amidst a tumultuous household. In 2022, Franke's actions became increasingly erratic. Abandoning her YouTube career, she went to great lengths to shield her home from the outside world, taping paper over windows and disappearing for extended periods. On August 30th, law enforcement arrested both Ruby Franke and Jodi Nan Hildebrandt in Ivins, Utah, after damning evidence of child abuse surfaced. The arrest was instigated when Franke's 12-year-old son made a desperate escape from their home, seeking food and water at a neighbor's residence. His physical condition was harrowing, malnourished with deep lacerations, which led to a distressing 911 call.
911, tell me exactly what's happened.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. Said he had just came from a neighbor's house. Her name is Jodi Hildebrandt, and we know there's been problems at this neighbor's house. He's got tape around his leg, he's emaciated, he's hungry, and he's thirsty. And he asked us to call the police.
What's
So
his
he's
name?
very afraid. He's 12 years old.
Does he know his mom's name?
Ruby Franke?
Does he seem to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
I don't think so.
Need an ambulance?
I don't think he needs an ambulance. His ankles are taped up, and he won't tell us why. He has duct taped around each ankle. There's sores around them. I think there's a good chance he's been... Oh, and he has them around his ankles. I mean, his wrists as well. Okay, this boy he's been detained. He's obviously covered in wounds.
Okay. Let's get the paramedics headed over that way, okay?
Oh, that's a good idea, too.
Has he told you where his mom or dad are?
He says he knows where his mom is, but...
Further investigations into the Franke residence revealed a similarly malnourished 10-year-old girl. Both children were immediately hospitalized. Washington County officials pressed charges against Franke and Hildebrandt, 6 counts of child abuse each, with each count carrying a possible 10-year prison sentence and hefty fines. In the aftermath of Ruby's arrest, her sisters, all family content creators in their own right, released statements addressing the ordeal. While they had remained silent on the subject for 3 years, they emphasized their efforts to ensure the safety of Franke's children behind the scenes. Ruby Franke, Ruby's estranged eldest daughter, took to Instagram to express her relief, indicating a long-standing rift between her and her parents. Ruby's husband, Kevin, was spotted in the days following the arrest, notably outside their residence as a man removed YouTube branding from their family van, a symbolic end to their public journey. As the court proceedings commenced, both Franke and Hildebrandt were subject to intense scrutiny. The prosecution presented the concerning evidence found at Franke's residence, using medical reports to substantiate claims of abuse and malnutrition. In defense, Franke's legal team faced the formidable task of disproving or mitigating the charges. Questions arose regarding Ruby's mental health, with suggestions that she might undergo psychological evaluation. However, the overriding sentiment remained. Regardless of the outcome, 6 children's lives were irrevocably changed. Ruby Franke's fall from grace ignited a broader conversation about the world of family vlogging. Critics argued that putting children in the public eye, often without their explicit consent, could lead to unforeseen psychological impacts and external pressures. This incident served as a harrowing reminder to many that what's presented online is often a curated version of reality. Several fellow YouTube creators drew attention to the dangers of family vlogging, where the line between public entertainment and private life becomes dangerously blurred. It's crucial for viewers to remember the age-old adage, not everything that glitters is gold. As audiences, our responsibility lies in discerning reality from the rehearsed, and always advocating for the safety and well-being of those who might be hidden behind